Here it is. Good, bad food. Ken Plume, what is your nomination? What are you here to celebrate on the first segment of Good, Bad Food?
So I'm going to start with a base that I think most of us can agree on is something that is generally well loved. Uh,
Okay.
so we're going to start the idea of grilled cheese, just
Love it.
a simple grilled cheese.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I love grilled cheese. You love grilled cheese. People make
Big
it
fan.
a lot of different cheeses, a lot of different breads, but it's a simple, quick thing to make. My idea recently, there's a food stuff that I have long avoided after a childhood of perceived trauma associated with it, and just a general ick factor for not
Mm,
fully understanding what it was and what it
mm.
is, even though it is beloved in many different areas of the world and is a staple of cooking in a lot of different areas of the world and is a product of mid-century engineering, food engineering.
Necessity. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's a way to deal with using all the bits of a thing. Uh,
We
so
could do it. Use all the bits.
so I thought with this been the last couple of months, I would give this thing another try.
Yeah.
And that thing that I gave another try, I have a prop, so I'm gonna
Please.
bring it into frame.
The
The
props are
thing that
good.
I decided to try in a simple grilled cheese
Mm-hmm. Love it.
is spam.
Wartime spam.
Post-war time spam, really.
Oh, okay. You're not eating This is great. So, first, okay, I want to hear your recipe. You're a good cook, by the way. I know this for a fact. You have a very you love sharing your love of food. But so I want to hear from you. But you touch on something right away, and in chat, Addie was like, "It's got to be spam." But okay, here's where we go in chat right away. 8984M is screaming, "Spam is awesome," and this is what I want for this segment, everybody. I want your opinions on this. Addie just straight up says, "Ooh, Kingsport Cow says you can fry that bleep, and it is amazing." We have got a lot going on here. Spam is very versatile. Says latest bulb. You were speaking about something that I grew up to with this idea that spam, and I had never tried it. I recently tried it back in the GPA days. Ikaika, our engineer, would make Hawaiian breakfasts, which included fried spam. Loved it. But I remember thinking I was raised as a kid in Reagan's America to say that this is wrong on a lot of levels. You grew up with me, not with me, but at the same time.
Yes,
Am I
and
wrong?
even from the comedy perspective, Monty
Right.
Python taught us that there was something
Spam.
that was comical about spam. And
I
that it
didn't
was
think
always it
about
was a
that.
mystery meat. Everything's in spam? What's in spam? It's everything and nothing, and you don't know. It's a mystery.
It's an art piece,
It's a
everything and
great
nothing.
unknowable. Yes, yeah.
Well, yeah, you're right. And we used to be on the playground mocking the kids having spam. Ooh, what's in it? While I'm shoving 12 hot dogs down my gullet.
And it's no different. So I'm going to start off before I'm going to give you the recipe for this, and it's a very
Okay.
simple recipe. This grilled cheese, but do you know what the ingredients are in spam?
I don't.
And now this plays into a bit of the factor with spam. So the listed ingredients, and you expect this long list of ingredients for any product today.
Yeah.
The ingredients are it starts off bad. Pork with ham. I'm still trying to understand that fully. Salt,
Pork.
pork with ham,
Pork with
salt,
ham.
water, modified potato starch, sugar, sodium nitrate. So basically it's meat and salt.
I
And
ate a sandwich at a gas station today that had worse and more ingredients than that.
And I'm assuming the starch is probably just a binder to keep it all
Right.
together into a form. That's
Right.
potato starch.
Okay.
So it's meat glue.
It's meat glue. Yeah, it's meat glue. Who doesn't love a good fried meat glue sandwich?
The ingredient list for hot dogs is longer than that.
And more egregious.
I'm still concerned about the pork with ham. I don't understand the semantics around pork with ham.
I would love that explained to us. I would like someone in the pork world to show up
You know
and
what?
provide
Much
us the
like hot
information.
dogs, I don't want it explained to me. I do not, at a certain point, I
That's true.
do not want to know. I don't need to know.
That's true. That's true. By the way, I switched to vegan hot dogs. There's a brand that tastes great, but it hurts me more than regular hot dogs, if you know what I mean. Like, so I don't, good
So there's
doesn't always
processing
good.
difficulty.
Yeah, processing difficulties. We need to get like a technical difficulties, but just
Yeah.
processing
Where does
difficulties
that little
shirt.
spinning wheel graphic on your chest?
So Brian Jackson, Mr. McClunky says I'm gonna try grilled cheese with Spam. I think, yeah, you got
So
this.
I'll tell you now the way I prepare it and the thing
Okay.
that really pulls the flavor together for me. So, and
Okay.
it's a very simple grilled cheese. So pick your bread. Some people like a sourdough. You can go with a straight white bread, whatever you like, your
Okay.
favorite bread.
Love sourdough with grilled cheese. Got it.
Butter the bread outside, normal preparation. For the cheese, I just
Oh,
use
and hold on. I'm gonna stop you right there. I've been asking, do you butter both sides of each slice when you fry up a grilled cheese?
no, only the outside.
Really? I've been doing it on the inside. Let me tell you something. That's a party in your bread, folks.
Listen, I more butter flavor. I'm
Okay.
fine with that. All you're
I
doing is
apologize.
melting the butter on the inside. The butter on the outside
Yeah.
is to help with toasting.
Help with the
So-
toasting. All right.
And sticking.
Carry on. I apologize for the.
No, I like what
interruption.
you said. I like where you're
Okay.
going. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
standard, but on the outside. Cheese, again, your favorite cheese. What I use is a shredded sort of Mexi melt. So
Mhm,
Mexican
mhm.
cheese, the mix, shredded cheese, just so it melts a little bit quicker. But you can go with a straight American cheese, whatever your favorite cheese is.
Okay.
For a can of Spam, see, the thing is, I will cook the Spam first.
Okay.
So I will take this can of Spam, I will slice it into 6 slices. So this is multiple meals you get out of this. 6 slices.
Okay.
And then cook it in the pan until it's nice and crisp on both sides, all the pieces. I just cook everything, and then I'll put the leftover in the fridge, and when I warm it back up, I'll warm it back up in the pan, essentially refrying the outside of it to warm it up.
Okay.
So
So
I'm frying the Spam first by itself. This
By
is
itself.
not inside the grilled cheese.
like
The Spam is fully cooked through and fried and crispy before it ever
Yeah.
gets inside the grilled cheese.
Yeah, I do like being inside a grilled cheese. Let me tell you. So let me ask you this though. That's a great technique. Cut and fry the Spam first. I know, and I'm cheating here because we've had this conversation off air. Do you agree, or at least do you feel like it's justifiable to consider this a warning to anyone trying this for the first time, that when you open that can of Spam to slice it into 6 parts, that is somewhat of a off-putting task?
Yeah, no. There's something Frankenfood about
Okay.
the appearance, and it has that jellied coating. Like it's got a material. It's got a sealant.
See, that's what I was looking for. You got to warn people. The meat you're about to cook has a jelly coating
Yeah,
when you
no,
get
no,
taken out of a can.
There is a
And-
slurp effect of trying to extricate it from the can. You may actually need to get a fork to get it out of the can. It might not be an easy slide either.
I've never
there may
heard.
be some vacuum.
I've never heard a more descriptive word than slurp as Spam comes falling out of a can.
It is what it is. And it is, it's a delicate cut because it does want to start to disintegrate into its component parts. So you
Yeah.
have to do a nice, steady, sort of slow cut to it. But
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
6. I get 6 even slices out of it.
Okay. This is great. Laserbolt points out, same with Vienna sausages, a good slurp
Yes.
to them. A couple follow-ups here. And by the way, I got some super chats. I got one from Malcolm. I will acknowledge Jared's Ken and Ken DS9. It's just keep paying because it ain't going to happen.
Keep paying,
where,
and it will happen.
Well, Corey had this question. Corey Hendrickson, thanks for being here tonight, Corey.
So-
do you fry the bread in Spam grease?
Okay, so we've cooked the Spam, nice and crispy on the outside, cooked all the way through, and it's sliced. So when you slice it, you're slicing it 6 slices that way.
Okay.
So you have sandwich size slices when you're
Sandwich slice. Okay.
done. Yes.
Okay.
So it's one slice per grilled cheese that you're doing.
Love it.
So
That's
you can
amazing.
you can get 6 grilled cheeses out of what you cut and cook. So
Absolutely.
I cook it thoroughly. I put the leftovers in the fridge. I have if like I'm making 2 sandwiches, 2 set aside to go in. I have my bread ready, buttered on each side or both sides if we're you.
Or mayo. Some people want mayo instead of butter. Okay.
So you still have your pan, and you've just cooked the Spam in it, and so
Yeah.
I put it on a medium heat, and I put the slices of bread down, and then the next layer is the shredded cheese. So the cheese starts to melt because you want that to be fully melted. That's very important for the grilled cheese.
Very
On
important.
top of the cheese, I put the slice of Spam.
Mhm.
On top of that, and this is the thing that ties it all together, is the layer of deli mustard. This is the brown, coarse
Yeah.
deli mustard.
Okay.
And then
Course.
I put the top piece of bread on. So the mustard and everything is cooking in with the grilled cheese. And you flip
This
it
is
like you normally would a grilled cheese. Once the one side's cooked, you flip it
Ki-
over, and then it's
do you
done. You slice it, and it's done.
This is amazing. Do you feel that there's and Kingsport Cal's been a cook before? Could you do a mustard exchange? Your favorite mustard?
I mean, it's you cook it to your delight. I
I
tend
want
not go for the spicy because the spicy tends to be a little bit sweeter, and I don't want a sweet for
sure.
my own.
And
But
some spicy things might cause processing errors within a lot of people.
all of this is
Aaron,
going to cause a processing error. Let's be fair.
the wonderful Aaron Parisian says, "Nope, you lost me. Mustard is gross." I just want to point out that
Don't
Aaron,
use the
no
mustard.
problem with the jelly coating on the meat or the slurp, but mustard, she's out.
Don't use the mustard. If the mustard's not your thing, extra butter.
So this is what I love. As this segment grows, we're going to make a playlist on the YouTube channel, and if you want to, all of you out there, I would love if anyone tries this. And I'll say this: I think this is a pretty direct one. I think this is an easier sell than what might come for other folks. And by the way, this I guess it does. You out there listening, it doesn't have to be weird food. It might be your pitch for a 2 a.m. 7-Eleven Big Bite or something like that. I want y'all. It's a wide open a world. But this is a great example of something that has a preconceived notion attached to it, spam, that might not be true. It has less ingredients than hot dogs, and you fry it up, you get over yourself, you get over your stigmas and your stereotypes that you hold within your heart, and you enjoy a good meal. Ken Plume, you've done a great job explaining that.
Yeah, it's really about acceptance, isn't it? And I'll leave you with this.
Yes.
According to the can, what do they want you to think that spam stands for?
Man, I don't know. I was trying to think of some wartime words, but what do you got?
Think about when you throw a lot of money at an ad agency. So
Yeah.
spam is sizzle, pork, and
Sizzle pork and
sizzle, pork, and the and you have to use that A. Sizzle,
Yeah.
pork, and
I almost wish I was a YouTube channel that did documentaries on food histories because that's amazing. I did not know that. That is sizzle. What is it again? Sizzle?
sizzle, pork, and
There you go, folks.
And I think it's a deep contemplative.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of contemplating in that. That's it. That's a home run segment. Our first good, bad food with the wonderful Ken Plume. Don't forget to follow him. Go to his YouTube channel. He's got great long form interviews and a whole lot more. Ken, thank you for a home run of a hit there. Check out that spam, everybody. Check out that spam.